Taiwan's new envoy to the U.S. on Wednesday accused Beijing of cheating in the chip-making race and stealing technology as he backed Washington's export controls against China. The U.S. has been working with allies to cut off China's access to advanced chips and chip-making tools that could fuel breakthroughs in AI and sophisticated computers for its military. In an interview with Reuters, Taiwan's representative to Washington, Alexander Yu, said the export controls are necessary in dealing with China, known formally as the People's Republic of China, or PRC. He argued that the West's attempt at getting the country to follow international rules by letting it join the World Trade Organization didn't work.
We have found out that PRC doesn't really play by the rules, and they cheat and they steal technology, etc. So by imposing these measures towards PRC, I think is needed, and also it's an effective way to hopefully make PRC comply by these set of rules that we all follow.
Despite the curbs, recent reports say Chinese chipmakers expect to make next-generation smartphone processors as early as this year. But Yu cast doubt on whether this was viable, saying China has tried for years to reach Taiwan's levels of success in the chip-making industry.
They've hired executives, engineers, large numbers of them, to try to form their own company and replicate the production facilities, capabilities from Taiwan. But they haven't been able to do so.
A spokesperson for the Chinese embassy in the U.S. called Yu's claims ill-intentioned, saying, quote, "China's scientific and technological achievements are never made through cheating and stealing. Our development is always built on our own strength." Yu arrived in Washington in December to take up the role as de facto ambassador, replacing Xiaobi Kim, who's now Taiwan's vice president-elect. Yu told Reuters he's found overwhelming bipartisan political support for the island, and he hopes Congress will pass a recent Senate bill that's offering allies billions of dollars to fend off Chinese aggression.
Any means that helps Taiwan better protect itself or defend itself, or to acquire more military hardware is welcomed.
However, the bill is tied to thornier issues such as U.S. border security and is being stalled by Republicans who want tougher curbs on immigration.
Well, still,
thank you for doing this.
Oh,
I appreciate you. You're probably a busy man.
Oh. PRC has for years tried to replicate what the Taiwan industries can do in semiconductor manufacturing. As a matter of fact, they've hired executives, engineers, large numbers of them, to try to form their own company and replicate the production facilities, capabilities from Taiwan. But they haven't been able to do so. So this recent announcement, whether it's a fact or not, I'm not sure. But from past experiences, they've had a really difficult time to replicate what Taiwan can do. And there's for good reason, Taiwan produces 62% of all the semiconductors in the world and 92% of the high or the advanced semiconductor chips in the world. Democracy flourished, even though we were under constant threat from mainland China. Export controls, 20-some years ago, PRC was admitted into World Trade Organization. The United States and other Western countries thought that by admitting PRC into the World Trade Organization, where there's a set of rules on how trade is conducted, they will also abide by it and play with the rules and do business accordingly. But we have found out that PRC doesn't really play by the rules, and they cheat and they steal technology, etc. So by imposing these measures towards PRC, I think is needed, and also it's an effective way to hopefully make PRC comply by these set of rules that we all follow. Now, we've made clear to our friends in our like-minded countries that the defense of Taiwan, we're serious about it, and we're committed to increase our capabilities to how to better defend ourselves. We've increased our military or defense budget to, as you mentioned, 2.45% of our GDP for this year. This is highest ever in our history of defense appropriations, which equivalent to $19 billion US. And I think as is needed, we will also adjust our military budget accordingly. In past practices, the United States has always sent a delegation to. But also we've shown to the world our commitment to better our defense capabilities by acquiring through military sales from the United States and other countries, but also to increase our own manufacturing capabilities, our high advanced training jets, our self-produced submarines, our rockets, our drones, etc. But also extended the conscript duty service from 4 months to a year. Also increased or improved our military training capability, and also we set up a all defense agency. Basically, it's our civil defense and also our reserve forces, and also to how to complement our professional forces in times of need. So we're doing a series of preparations. Not everything shows up on the defense budget, but nationwide we're also doing our best to better protect ourselves in times of aggression.
Democracies in the region or around the world.
As I've arrived since December to the United States and made my visit to Congress, I've learned that the support for Taiwan is bipartisan and is overwhelming. So we appreciate, both from the executive side but also from Congress side, all the effort that is committed to increase Taiwan's capability to defend itself by means of military sales, by means of different appropriations. So any means that helps Taiwan better protect itself or defend itself or to acquire more military hardware is welcomed. You know, it's a strategy game, and it's very, so I like football. I can't say I really follow any team. Obviously, Dallas Cowboys, because I was in Texas. It should be a favorite.